Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a situation where you liked the girl, things were going well, and then somewhere along the way she just stopped feeling it? The texts got shorter, the energy got thinner, and no matter what you did to bring it back, nothing worked. You tried being more attentive, you tried reaching out more, you tried being funnier, more interesting, more available, and the more you tried, the more distant she got. Here's what nobody told you. The problem wasn't that she forgot about you. The problem is she never had the chance to miss you. See, missing someone is not something that just happens. It's something that gets created, and most guys accidentally destroy it without realizing it. They're so focused on keeping her attention that they never give her the space to actually feel the absence of them. An absence, real, intentional, well-timed absence, is one of the most powerful psychological forces in attraction. When she misses you, she thinks about you. When she thinks about you, she wants you. When she wants you, she chases. And in this video, I'm breaking down 7 ways to make her miss you so badly she can't get you out of her head. Not games, not manipulation, just psychology working in your favor. Let's get into it.
Number 1. Leave every interaction at its peak. This is the foundation of everything, and most guys do the complete opposite. They stay in the conversation until it naturally dies. They text back and forth until one of them runs out of things to say. They hang out until the energy gets flat and they're both just sitting there. And then they wonder why she's not that excited the next time. Here's the rule. Always exit while the energy is still high. You're having a great conversation and she's fully engaged, laughing, asking questions. That's exactly when you say, "Hey, I have to run, but this was genuinely good." You're hanging out and everything feels electric. Leave before it plateaus. What happens next is pure psychology. That unfinished energy stays alive in her system. The conversation is still warm, the moment is still glowing, and she goes home with all of that still buzzing and nowhere for it to go except toward thoughts of you. The man who always leaves her wanting more is the man she can never quite get enough of. Master the exit. It is your most underrated weapon.
Number 2, be genuinely busy with your own life. Not fake busy, not "I'll wait 2 hours to reply to seem less available" busy. Actually, genuinely, legitimately busy. This matters more than almost anything else on this list because it's the source of everything. When you have a full life, real goals you're chasing, friendships that matter, a routine that energizes you, work that demands your focus, you naturally become less available. And that natural unavailability is magnetic. It's not a tactic, it's a lifestyle. She texts you, and you reply when you're actually free. She wants to make plans, and you have things to work around. She asks what you've been up to, and the honest answer is genuinely interesting. That kind of man is rare. Most guys have cleared their entire schedule for a girl who hasn't even confirmed she's theirs yet. Don't be that guy. Build a life so full and so real that she has to fit into it, not the other way around. Because a man with somewhere to be is infinitely more attractive than a man who's always just there.
Number 3, create experiences she can't recreate with anyone else. Missing someone isn't just about their absence. It's about what their absence takes away. If every interaction you have with her is generic, same conversations, same energy, same predictable dynamic, then when you're gone, nothing specific is missing. But if you create moments that are uniquely yours, a specific kind of humor that only works between you two, an inside reference that makes her smile every time, a conversation that went somewhere she didn't expect, an experience that she genuinely hasn't had with anyone else, now, when you're absent, something irreplaceable is absent. She can't recreate that feeling with her other friends. She can't manufacture that specific dynamic with anyone else. The only place she can get it is with you. And so she finds herself missing not just you as a person, but everything that only exists when you're in the room. Be someone whose presence creates something unrepeatable. That is what makes you impossible to forget.
Number 4. Stop being so easy to read. Predictability is the enemy of longing. When she always knows exactly how you feel, exactly how you'll respond, exactly what you'll say and when you'll say it, There's nothing to wonder about, and wondering is where missing lives. The man she can't fully figure out is the man she keeps thinking about, not because he's playing games or being deliberately confusing, but because he's genuinely layered. He reveals himself slowly. He doesn't pour everything out in the first week. He has depths she hasn't reached yet, and she can sense them. So she keeps coming back, not just because she likes what she's seen, but because she wants to see more. Stop making yourself fully available emotionally. Keep some things for yourself. Share pieces of who you are gradually over time rather than all at once. The man who reveals himself slowly is the man she stays curious about, and curiosity is the engine that keeps her coming back.
Number 5. Be completely present when you are there, then completely absent when you're not. This is the contrast principle, and it is devastatingly effective. When you're with her, be fully there. No distractions, no half-presence, no checking your phone every 5 minutes. Lock in. Make her feel like she's the only thing in your world in that moment. Make eye contact that means something. Listen in a way that makes her feel heard. Be so present that the interaction feels alive and electric and real. And then disappear into your life. Don't text constantly, don't check in every few hours, don't fill every quiet moment with a message just to maintain contact. Let there be silence, let there be space. The contrast between how present you are when you're there versus how absent you are when you're not creates a push-pull dynamic that her brain cannot stop processing. She experienced something real and vivid, and now it's gone. And the gap between those two states is exactly where missing is born. Number 6. Let her see you living well without broadcasting it. There's a version of this that backfires immediately. The guy who posts everything on social media, clearly trying to show a girl he's doing great. She sees through it instantly, and it looks desperate. That's not what this is. This is quieter, more powerful. It's when she finds out through natural conversation that you had an incredible weekend, that you're working on something exciting, that you went somewhere interesting, or did something memorable, or leveled up in some way. Not announced, just lived, and casually mentioned the way a man who actually has a life mentions things, as facts, not performances. When she sees that your life is genuinely full and genuinely good without her in it, something triggers in her, the fear of missing out. Not on an event, on you, on a life that looks like that, on being part of something that's clearly moving and growing and worth being around. Living well is the quietest and most powerful way to make someone miss being in your orbit.
Number 7, and this is the one that ties all of it together. Give her just enough to keep the door open, then step back. This is the most delicate move on this entire list, so pay attention. You've had a good interaction, something genuine passed between you. The energy was real. And now, instead of flooding her with follow-up texts and making plans immediately and keeping the momentum going at full intensity, you send one thing, one warm, genuine, low-pressure message that acknowledges the interaction without demanding anything from it. Something like, "That conversation was actually really good." Full stop. No question at the end, no plan attached. Just a statement, and then you step back into your life. What that message does is leave the door open without pushing her through it. It tells her the moment mattered to you without making her responsible for what comes next. And now the ball is in her court with no pressure. And women, when given space and no pressure, almost always walk through the door you've left open because there's nothing to resist, just a warm door. And a man on the other side of it who clearly isn't waiting desperately for her to walk through. That combination, warmth plus distance, is the formula for missing every single time.
Here's the truth about making someone miss you. It's not about disappearing dramatically. It's not about being cold or unavailable or playing games. It's about being so genuinely full as a person, as a man, as someone with a real life and real depth, that your absence actually means something. You can't manufacture that. You have to build it. And when you do, when you actually become a man whose presence creates something irreplaceable, you won't have to try to make her miss you. She just will. Because that's what happens when someone real walks out of the room. The room feels it.
Drop a comment below. Which one of these are you going to use first? Be specific. I want to know. And if there's a situation you're dealing with right now and you're not sure which move to make, describe it in the comments and let's talk about it. And if you want to go deeper on this, if you want to understand not just how to make her miss you, but how to make her emotionally attached to you at a level that goes way beyond missing, I made a video on the psychological triggers that make a woman fall for you deeply. That's the next level of everything we just talked about. Go watch it right now. Peace.